When are we online yet?
Yep.
Where's the camera?
One here.
Okay.
One up on there.
Okay, good. I speak to this. Hey, I got a 10-second delay there. See, I can see myself. Okay, the people. Bonjour. My name's Tim Root. I hope someone's watching out there, people. Okay, we're going to get started. You ready? Okay. Hey, so it's great to be here in Canada, here at Musique Dépôt. What a nice store. Thank you, Patrick and Gabe. It's a great place you got. And I'm here with all my friends, and I'm sitting behind the brand new Alesis Strike drum set. Okay? Now, you want to do the clinic? Or you want me to do it? Okay? So, the Strike kit is our latest and greatest drum set, okay? This is the highest level from Alesis. And we have two versions of this drum set right here. The one I'm sitting behind now is called the Strike kit, all right? So we actually have the same kit but with more pads called the Strike Pro kit, all right? So this is actually the first time I'm actually doing a little presentation on the Strike kit, and it feels pretty good. Really nice and compact, and it's really, really, really cute. So let me tell you a little bit about this set. So this kit, the Strike kit, we redesigned it from the ground up. So everything about this kit is brand new. We designed the pads new, the cymbals new, and of course the drum module with all the sounds is brand new, okay? So Alesis makes a wide range of electronic drums, from the Nitro kit, the Forge, the Command, and the Crimson kit, and now we've come up with the Strike kit. So we wanted to make this kit different. So the first thing we wanted to do was create a set of pads that was comfortable for the drummers to come play. So these are all mesh pads, okay? The mesh makes them very sensitive, and they make them very quiet, okay? So if you're in a practice situation, that's what your wife hears, okay? This is what you hear. Okay, this is what your wife hears. This is what you hear. All right, so it's very quiet and sensitive with all the mesh heads. The other thing we wanted to do was make a really nice, comfortable set of pads, because guys coming over from acoustic drums, you know, they come over and they get these other little electronic drum sets that got the little bitty pads, and it's very difficult to adapt. So we wanted to make a really nice set of pads. So both our Strike kits come with a 14-inch snare drum, okay? That's like the standard for drummers, all right? 14-inch snare drum. Then we have real sizes, which, you know, are 2 inches apart like a real drum set. So 8-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch, and on the Strike Pro, you get another 14-inch floor tom, all right? 14-inch bass drum, 14-inch snare, and then we did the cymbals. So these are a brand new rubber coating that feel really good. Reshaped the bell so it feels really like a nice cymbal. And again, it's very comfortable and quiet. So 16-inch ride cymbal, 14-inch crash, and with the Strike Pro kit, you get 2 more 14-inch crashes, all right? So each pad has 2 zones. So in the middle, you can have a sound, and on the rim, you can have a sound. The ride cymbal has 3 zones, okay? So you have the bell, the bow, and the edge. 12-inch movable hi-hat, very quiet, works on a regular hi-hat stand. So a real nice set of pads, okay? These pads, we started out with a wood shell. So these are all real wood shells. They're birch cottonwood, which doesn't make a difference on the sound, but the idea is it's a real solid shell to start out a drum with. Makes it really solid, right? We also wanted to do 2 hoops instead of 1 so it would look cool. That's really why we did it. We wanted it to look like a cool drum set, okay? So we redesigned the pads with our mesh heads. We upgraded the rubber rims, so it's very comfortable and quiet. And the mesh heads, wood shell, dual hoop design. The other thing, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but each and every pad has a sensitivity knob, okay? We have one on the snare and on the toms. This sensitivity knob gives you an extra fine tuning on how the drum plays. with the mesh heads, you can take a real drum key and tighten or loosen it and kind of get your feel going. All right. Then with a sensitivity knob, you can adjust it further. So the idea being with these Alesis Strike pads, you can adjust them to your playing style. So if you're a heavy hitter or you're a jazzer or you like them loose, or you can do it. So the idea is real strong, real comfortable, and you can get them feeling like you like. Also, the rack is redone. So the rack is brand new. It's a 4-post solid metal rack. And since the pads are wood and really solid, we also designed a notch system. So the rack bar goes in, turn, it's locked in. It won't slip. So everything about the rack is really strong and sturdy, and everything's adjustable with a drum key. All right? So, of course, the pads, they look cool, they feel good, but they're nothing without the module, right? So the module is all redone as well. So this is the Strike module. On both kits, the Strike and the Strike Pro come with the same module. So the idea with the module is we have a sample playback unit. What that means is each and every sound in this module is a real acoustic instrument. So it's like a snare drum. So we went into the studio and took tons and tons of snare drums and we sampled them with a bunch of mics, and then we put them in here. All right. So really, really good sounds in here. I'm going to play some of the kits, but I'm going to get through what it does, and then I'm going to play some of them for you. Other thing you can see right away on this is we've got a 4.3-inch color screen. So it's really easy to take a look at your module and see what kit you're on, what you're doing, what's going on. You start programming, that big color screen comes in really, really handy. Okay? A couple other features that are really important is this has direct outputs. Okay? So what that means is most kits out there only give you a left and right. This one right here gives you 8 individual direct outs and a stereo out. So what that means is if you're in a recording situation or live situation, you can run your bass drum out on a separate channel, snare drum out, that kind of thing. So you have more control in a recording situation or a live playing situation. You don't get that feature until you get up into the super big money. Okay, so that's a very important feature. Also have a real-time mixer right here. So while I'm playing or whatever, I can just reach right over here real quickly and adjust my volumes of what I've got going. I don't got to stop and go in and change it and do a bunch of programming. Again, this is something you don't see from the competition in this price range. So this is a strong feature. So the Strike module comes with 110 drum sets. All right? So 110 totally different drum sets. Within those drum sets, you have instruments. Tom-toms, snare drums, cymbals, electronics, crazy stuff. There's 1,600 instruments that come with this product. Okay, 1,600. That's a lot of drums. All right. Within those drums, each instrument is multi-sampled. So if you want to recreate an acoustic snare drum, you can't just put one shot in there and go boom, that's a snare drum. It's not gonna play right. So you have to have multiple samples. So each and every one of our drums is multi-sampled. Okay, so that means there may be 25 samples right here. So we have over 14,000 samples that come with it. All right, so I'm going to play some of them for you. So 110 drum sets, 1,600 instruments, over 14,000 samples. But if that's not enough, you can put your own sounds in here. Okay? I'm going to show you some of that. So the Strike system is open-ended. You know what I mean? You can do whatever you want. So if you buy a set and come back in 3 months, and you buy a set and come back in 3 months, your kits are not going to sound the same because you can customize yours. This is very important. So you can get it sounding like you want. So it's open-ended. So let's take a listen, all right? So I'm just going to start out with some stock sets and play some of them. This one is called the Rockin' Kit. So this is the first thing you get when you play. You know what? We need to plug in my monitor there. you. Right? Nice and smooth, very easy to play. Okay, all the cymbals choke. Remember I said triple zone? Really nice and smooth, no problem. Name that song. Yeah, there you go. Aerosmith, give him a t-shirt. Okay. All right, so that's the rock kit. Nice and easy. So let's go to one we call the Blue Jay kit, right? So this one is like a more normal kit. This is kind of like a what we call a straight ahead standard pop kit. All right? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let's play some jazz. Right? Nice and easy, okay? Easy to play. So, of course, I'm from Texas, so anybody from San Antonio out there, shout out to Texas. Yeah, I've been on the road for over 30 days, haven't been back home, and I've been all over with this kit. I went to England, I went to Germany, I went to Austria, I went to Italy, Spain, France. I think I'm in France again, the way you guys talk around here. It's like, what? Yeah, so it's been really great to be able to take this kit all over the world, and it's really been beautiful. Everybody's been digging it. But I always play this kit because, in Texas we do a lot of blues. Okay, so this is kind of the blues kit. Right, so nice, really. There you go. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, one thing I want to let you know is that, like I was saying, we sampled a lot of different drums. One thing that was important was to give a wide variety because, there's a lot of young people, a lot of old people, depending on what kind of music you like. I wanted to make sure we had everything in there. So we sampled a lot of the greatest drum sets out there. We've got a lot of Gretsch kits, DW kits, old Slingerland kits, vintage Ludwigs, Noble and Cooley, Yamaha, acrylic kits. So we have all these beautiful drums in there and cymbals. Not only that, but we have a lot of great electronic drum sounds in there because we're lucky to have Akai as part of our company owns Akai. So we're kind of sister companies. So a lot of the electronic stuff you're going to hear is from Akai. So this one right here is something that I love Roto Toms. Anybody remember Roto Toms out there? So this is a nice Roto Tom kit. Nice snare. We also have some on the other two cymbals. We got some really nice stackers and stuff. I've been playing the big kit but this is kind of cool. But yeah, it's got that. But notice when you hit soft, you get kind of but as I get louder, you can hear those samples coming in where I was really nailing them. Really nice. So, like I said, you can make your own sounds with this, right? What you get with this is an editor, a software editor. With this editor, what you can do is you can drag and drop your own samples in. So if you're not happy with the 14,000 samples that we give you, then fine, you can make your own, all right? But the editor was, I think, originally designed to create acoustic instruments, right? Like really cool snares and stuff. But also, you can put any sound in there. So we started, this guy named... What is that? Is that me? Somebody... Oh, you know what? You know what it is? It's the cables we don't have in. That's good. I got it now. I should have probably had those down. That's my fault. I'm fired. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Well, the cables, we had the cables. I had the volume up on those, so that was my problem. But what I'm saying is you can put any sound in there, okay? So now you can create some really cool, crazy melodic kits. Like on this one, I've got a bass guitar. Right? Yeah. So, that's the kind of stuff that I like, I mean, it has a lot of acoustic drums in there, but you also can really kind of, break the mold and do things that you couldn't do before. Like a lot of guys are doing some crazy dance stuff, right? So what you can do is you can do some really... Yeah, let's get going. Yeah. So, I mean, does it look like it's fun? Looks like it's fun. Yeah. So that's just a little bit of it. I'm just, I got 1 million of them in here. We got 110. So. So you got the, kind of really great electronic stuff. Come on, get up on the floor, people! So if you want to play DJ drums, you got it, right? Yeah, DJ drums. But we also have a lot of great traditional percussion sounds in here. A lot of times, like a lot of churches buy these electronic kits, so you got to have stuff. Right? Nice percussion. You've got some, you got. Nice Latin stuff. I've got, of course, we got the electric, the Cymbals. So I can go on and on. We've got some really, really good kits in here. I like to play this one for people. This is called Jungle Jam, because this kind of shows you maybe like the dynamics. I don't know, I'm missing my two little cymbals over here, but... Right? Pretty cool, right? So that's about 15. I've got 95 more. How many hours you got? Yeah, there's a lot of kits in here, and it's a pretty good kit. And like I said, you can put your own in there. I wanted to show you a cool thing. Is what you can do is you have the editor that you can have. So you can put your own in with the editor, but this is actually also a sampler right into it. Okay, so this is really pretty much, a sampler. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. It's so easy. So if I want to make a loop, I'll just come in here and I'll go, okay, fine. Let's go to my iTunes, right? And I'll just pick a tune. Let's pick something old school so the young people won't even know who it is. See if how many guys remember what song this is. So what I'm going to do is they're going to play a a song, and then I'm going to go to my sampler, right? And I'm just going to push record and let it go, and then I'm going to get out. All right? So let's see what this is. Let's see if you can recognize this. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Okay. All right. So now let's see if I got it. Right? So what I can do now is I can go in here and I'll push loop. And now let's see how, if it sounds like I got a good loop. Okay, so now what I can do is I can take that sample and put it on one of my pads and have a little loop. Okay, so we give you 14,000 samples, 110 drum sets. You have an editor where you can drag and drop, make your own, or you can sample right into the machine. Okay, so it's a pretty good deal. This kit right now, if I'm not mistaken, here in Montreal is $22.99. Okay, $22.99, and then if you add the 2 cymbals, bigger rack, couple more bars, and another 14, I think it's $29.99. Okay, so pretty good deal. Any questions so far? Cool. I'll play some more. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Somebody help me now. Right. How will it? What's the question?
What's going to be the response of the snare if he starts playing on the edge?
Well, the thing is, it doesn't have positional sensing, but this sensitivity knob right here, when it's in the middle, it's even sensitivity from the middle to here. If you go all the way to the right, it's a little bit more sensitive in the middle. So if you like to play in the middle, you can turn it all the way to the right. If you turn it to the left, then it's a little bit more sensitive here. So you can adjust kind of the way it's sensitivity here. But basically, let me put this kit on, I'll show you. All right? So you can do like... This doesn't change by position, it changes by velocity. Let me turn it down a little bit. So it's basically not where you hit it, but how hard you're hitting it, okay? You have to sample it in those different positions. Like many of the snare drums that are here, we sampled the drum in the middle, then we sampled it off center. okay? And as you're playing it, it's got round robins, and it goes through these different positions, okay? So it's not exactly like a snare drum, but pretty close, okay? I mean, it's like, it is an electronic instrument, okay? It's like rubber and, mesh, okay, with sensors. So there are some limitations. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's an acoustic drum, but the point is, can you get your drumming happening with it? And the answer to that is yes. Brushes? Did you say brushes? Like, oh, no snares. No snares. But what you can do is we have some drums in here that have what we call like loose snares. Where is this one? Yeah, so I got to find it here. Where is it? There it is. This is called Let It Loose. So this is more wide open, like. Where's that kit? Yeah, maple. Yeah, that's a good one. This is another good one. This is called Sandy Man, and this is like kind of a rock kit. That's really, I really like this one. Let me get to this one. Yeah, well, it's there somewhere. I got one more I want to play. Any metal guys here? Actually, let me play this one. I saw you playing some metal. This is, oh, you know what? I don't have that other cymbal. I can't play it. Boo. Okay. Oh, how much it weighs? I don't know. I don't know that answer, but I think it's like 83 in that box. It'll tell you on that one box. It's like 83 pounds or something. It's not light, man, okay, but it's not as heavy as an acoustic drum. I can tell you that. The click options are you have a full-blown metronome in there, and you're going to be able to route your click to the headphones or to the main, okay? So you've got a full-blown metronome in there with all sorts of different, click sounds, and it's pretty good. No, we don't. We don't. Honestly, I say what we sampled, and I'm sure we're not going to put Gretsch Kit 1. That's not. You're not supposed to do that. You change it like this one's Let It Loose, or we'll have like. We'll have something that we would say is kind of like a Rolling Stones kit or like a Police style kit. So I name it Da 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 kit, like da da da, do do do. It's kind of like a little trick. Let people figure out what you're trying to, yeah. So we do like that. But obviously you got to start out with quality acoustic drums. So, we're not an acoustic drum company, so we ended up having to sample some great drum sets. But I love all these drum sets. I really respect acoustic drums and the companies and the cymbals and all that. So, we're just doing it out of respect here. So any other questions? I've got so many cool sets in here. I don't know what I haven't played. This one's kind of cool. This is for the ladies out there, okay? Yeah. So, a lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff. Here we go. Yeah. No kidding. All of them I'm playing. Everything I'm playing is in here. I want to give the props out for everybody that's watching. There's a guy named Adam Schneider. He's a sound design guy, and he's a guitar player, and he plays keys, and he's a super creative dude. And he's the guy, and a guy named Daniel Recchia, and there's a whole team behind this kit. And without those guys, this kit wouldn't be what it is today. But especially Adam, because, Adam's the creative force behind these kits. He's the guy that had some of these crazy ideas like Jeff's funky bass and like the melodic kit and these things that you're hearing, those were his visions. And, a guy named Daniel Recchia and me and a guy named Josh Quadra, we're the drummers in there. So we're taking this and, trying to make music with it, which is really fun for me. But, yeah, the funk kit is, man, everybody loves the funk kit. This is called Jeff's Funky Bass. And what I like about it is it lets me, I can play hi-hat, but I've got the bass under it. See, when I play soft, but I still got the bell. Trick is putting the funk beat underneath it, right? Right? So you got toms, and you got tom-toms and horns. Right? So you just kind of, figure out how to make it sound good. But, yeah, I mean, the Strike kit, in my opinion, of course, I'm very attached to it. But if you really look at all the competition out there and you really look at what they give you, and, there's a lot of great drum companies out there. But I tell you what, for $2,300, you're getting one really good drum set here. And it's open-ended. You can go anywhere with it. So if you're an artist or you're creative, or if you just want to practice, no one's going to bother you. You want to plug into computers, trigger software. Like this guy's going to take it to the limit. He's already got his drum samples. He's already been in the studio. As soon as he gets his, he's like, pfft. He's going to put his in there. And next thing you know, he's going to have his Pearl Master Series in there, and he's going to sound like no one's going to have his sound. Okay? You can't do that with the other ones. Okay? That's the thing. All right? Any more questions? Is it beer time? No, I'm just kidding. Jack Daniels time. Sorry, honey. I hope you're not watching. It's been a long 30 days, man. Just need to get back to Texas. No. But I'm here, so if you have questions or y'all want to play it or try it out, more than happy. But this is a really good drum kit. We're all proud of it. There's been a lot of people work on this. They've done an outstanding job, and we're glad it's finally here. And, come over here to Musique Dépôt and buy one, okay? To you guys. Want to try it out?